Well, butter my biscuit. Look at these. We got ourselves some miniatures for Horus Heresy on a Thursday, a Heresy Thursday. Can you believe it? Let's go over these new releases for these underloved legions. First off, we've got this guy, an Iron Warriors Warsmith. All I can say is, f***ing finally! Coming to us in Forge World Resin, I'm glad we finally get some attention for the Iron Warriors. This just means it's going to be another decade before you guys in the 4th get something else. I really like the leather arming cap on this guy for his unhelmeted look. I always thought it was weird that Space Marines didn't wear an arming cap or anything on their heads underneath their helmets and instead just raw dogged it. I'm not a big fan, however, of the crane. I find it weird that a Centurion would need this, like he's actively moving the rubble instead of getting a subordinate or a servitor to do it. I do like the plated tabard and the shoulder trims. Those being metal over leather is very fitting for the Iron Warriors. However, the clear issue is this oversized piece of metal on the end of his hammer. This thing is just stupidly big. I'm surprised it doesn't just snap off. Changing this out for something more manageable would be my first suggestion, though this second pose where he's walking forward with a slung bolter is much more preferable and makes this oversized hammer seem a bit more manageable. What do you guys think of this guy? Are you going to use him as an Iron Warriors or perhaps a conversion piece? Next up, we got this Iron Hands Praetor, and just like the first guy, it's about time you showed up. I love this model. From the Dr. Octopus tentacles to the metal helm crest to the little goober spider on his shoulder. My only gripe is the amount of exposed wiring, even though those wires do bring some welcome colour to help break up the black and steel. I find the pose a little static too, but anything to get away from the ever-present tactical rocks. Though if it were me with a bionic leg or arm, I'd cover those joints up. I don't want blood and guts to get stuck in that joint and end up with a squeaky gear. This guy is also coming to you in Forge World Resin. There's also this Space Wolf guy, he's fine, nothing to write home about, totally in line with the rest of the Space Wolves, and that's about it. But wait, hello you sexy beast. Tactical rock aside, this absolute beauty is the Legion Overseer, and this guy is great. You can slot him into a militia or solo auxiliary squads to give them an extra buffs, or just take those same squads as a retinue, giving you a load of human troops to supplement your Space Marine force without having to go into a whole allies detachment. Out of all the recent character releases, I'm most excited for this guy, as he's got far more use over the others due to not being Legion coded and can slot into other Legions far more easily. I do wish they included a 360 rotation like they do on the GW website, as for all of these guys, getting to see a full spin would make for a much better marketing pitch than any text padding on the article. All of these new minis go to show that GW can still make good stuff, and as nice as these sculpts are, what we still need are troop kits, like Recon Marines and Breachers. But hey, these are still good additions to 2 Legion lineups that were certainly lacking. What do you guys think of these releases? Will you be getting any for your Legions, or perhaps as conversion material? Remember, don't get caught up in the fear of missing out, and stay tuned for more. My name is Mechanid. Thanks for watching.